Today we're going to begin talking about the Civil War. Now, this is going to be the deadliest and the bloodiest war that the United States has ever been involved with because every single casualty was an American. The North, they were Americans. The South, they were Americans. So therefore, everybody that was injured, shot, or killed was an American. This is going to be a battle that's going to last for over 4 years. And it's important to understand the reasons why the North and the South ultimately get to a point where they feel it's necessary to fight with each other. Now I'm going to break down 5 main reasons that why we turn to war against one another. But before we do that, let me emphasize here that the central issue of all these disagreements that we have, these 5 disagreements we have, really revolves around the issue of slavery. Slavery was the central issue. The northern states, they were opposed to slavery. The southern states, they absolutely depended on slavery for their economic existence. If slavery did not exist in the South, none of these things we'll talk about today would have been an issue. The large question that needs to be answered is, should the federal government have the power to tell individual states that they could or could not have slaves? And that's going to be the key issue about all of these things that we're going to talk about today. Now, the 5 main reasons that caused the Civil War, I'm going to break these down one at a time. So each little presentation is only going to be one reason. Now the first one that we're going to end up talking about is the territories from the Mexican-American War. The second one is going to be the Fugitive Slave Act. The third is going to be the Dred Scott decision. The fourth will be John Brown and the Harper's Ferry raid. And then the fifth one is going to be Abraham Lincoln being elected as president. Now first of all, I want to talk about the first reason, the Mexican-American War. All the new territories that the United States acquired because of the war, the question was, are they going to be free or are they going to be slave territories? In 1849, California applies to be a new state, and they decide they want to be a free state. Now, this is going to create an imbalance. You're going to have 16 free states, and you're going to have 15 slave states. Now, at this point, the South began talking about something called secession or breaking away, officially not becoming or not being part of the United States anymore. They were talking about creating their own country.